The first thing that I do is listen. Again, I know these are all cheesy sounding answers, your team is your best resource and you have to listen, but it's true. I think if there's any situation that you see arising, any kind of difficult circumstance that's starting to come up, I try to nip it in the bud immediately. So this means a personal conversation, if it's not in person, at least a phone call, and really just listen, almost like a therapist would listen. Ask questions that would lead them to speak more and get a sense of what their feeling is within the organization, what their issue is, who they're having the most trouble with, and where they're having the most trouble. If I'm in person, I'll certainly make sure to keep a kind of a neutral facial expression so that I'm really just letting them kind of give me as much information as possible and as much of their feeling as possible. A lot of the times I've noticed, especially with volunteer management, that this will often be sufficient to kind of calm them down if there's been a situation brewing. So just giving them that space to listen and kind of load off their feelings is often, I think, a good first step. At the end of those conversations, I do always like to have at least some kind of solution in place. Whether the solution is facilitating a discussion with another team member, whether the solution is adjusting working hours because of a personal situation, whatever the problem might have been, I do try to find at least a first step solution. Or if I can't think of anything off the top of my head, which might be the case, then I'll certainly let them know that I'd like to brainstorm solutions with them. So I'll say, let's touch base again in 1 week. We'll both spend some time thinking about the best way that we can solve this situation, and then we'll touch base next Friday, talk about it again, and see what we've come up with. So this lets them know that you are thinking about them, that you are aware of the situation, and that you are doing everything in your power to find a solution to make things work for them.
Okay.